Hello YouTube, Stave000 here again with Bioshock Commentary. I believe this is number 3. Well, I checked, it is number 3, not counting the introduction video that I did. And I know I haven't done this video for this series in a while. I started it when Bioshock 2 first came out. But I thought, since I got my HD PVR now, I'd continue, post some more gameplay, because this really is a fun multiplayer game, and there's still a fair amount of people playing. There was usually 1 or 2 matches going on in the game modes I tried, and I was playing at an off time, so that's the hardest part about playing lesser played multiplayer games. I love recording them, and there are some fantastic games that I love playing that came out a while ago, but there's not a lot of people playing them sometimes, and I am surprised often how many people are still playing games, like when I went back to Shadowrun and posted those 2 videos. And I played Perfect Dark Zero the other day, which I think either was a launch title or came out just after launch. And there were still people playing that. And I tried a couple matches, but I definitely was not ready to play that game. That was a pretty good game, and I think that was the 3rd game I ever bought for my Xbox, which was probably about 4 years ago. But it's not a bad game. If I played it again, I would probably play single player, because even the bots were kicking my butt. I just hadn't played that game, a little out of practice. But to talk about the video for a little bit, I am using Incinerate and Winter Blast for my plasmids, and my guns are the Tommy gun, or the machine gun. I think they just call it the machine gun, and the pistol. And I think I've talked about this setup in a previous video, where I like it because of the Winter Blast, which can allow you to slow down the enemies, and then you can either shoot them with the machine gun very quickly to get them down, or get a couple nice headshots with the pistol. I don't think I use the pistol much, because the machine gun is pretty powerful, and there's really not a lot of reason to use the pistol. Well, I take that back. There are a lot of reasons to use the pistol because it's powerful, but in this match, in Turf War, there's less reasons to use the pistol because, well, everything's going on pretty close range. So I think I just stuck to the machine gun and the Incinerate. I barely use Winter Blast in most of the games I play, because Incinerate is a very, very powerful plasmid, and a lot of people are using it. So currently the game's going pretty well for me. I've gotten a lot of kills and haven't really been dying, but our team is not doing too well. If you can see in the score in the top right corner, we have less than half of the score of the other team. I mean, we have been capturing a good amount of points, but it seems like the other team is just taking them right back from us. We do get a Big Daddy suit here. My teammate gets it. Fun fact, I've never actually gotten to use a Big Daddy suit in multiplayer, which is kind of sad, but hopefully someday. I'm waiting for my chance. So after this respawn is when I start really noticing the score, and I at least try to change my playstyle a little bit to focus more on the objectives. I mean, we have been focusing a lot on the objectives. It just seems like the other team has been a step ahead of us, really. We would take one, they would take another one, they would take it back, and they've been pretty consistently holding 2, leaving us with only the 1. Which, if anybody's ever played a Territories game, knows that you can't just hold 1 and win, obviously. It doesn't make any sense. So we're going to try to hold 2, but because of how far we're down, it might not even be possible for us to win with just 2. So really, our only hope is to hold all 3, which doesn't look very favorable at this point for us, because they've got this, as we'll see here, they've got this locked down pretty well with these turrets, and they force me to run away. And I don't know what my teammates are doing, or where they are. I mean, they might be focusing on the objective just as much as I am, but who knows? Sometimes you get in a team who's focused on other things, and it's very hard to hold the objectives when not everybody's playing it. So I mean, it's still fun to play every single game mode like Team Deathmatch, but winning is also a lot of fun. So I try to focus as much attention as I can on the objectives, but we might be out. No, we're not outnumbered. I think it's 4-4. So one problem is the guy in the Big Daddy suit he really doesn't want to lose it, from what I've noticed, and he's kind of been playing very conservatively with that Big Daddy suit, which I don't think is a good way to play, especially when you have the Big Daddy suit, because you're a lot more powerful than everybody else, and you should really just be getting in there and taking as many people down as you can. But then again, I do not ever play conservatively. I like to just run out there, be in the front lines. Like right there, I could have possibly died with one shot, but I like to just put myself out there, and I will run on an objective even if there's a bunch of people there, if it could possibly break their hold on it or anything. So that's why my scores for games usually aren't that great, is because I will sacrifice myself for the objective, and so a lot of times that causes a lot of deaths. And there we just get completely outnumbered. Well, not outnumbered, but just that guy. Well, that guy had an advantage on me, so I guess you could consider it outnumbered. If you count him as like 1 1/10 of a person instead of just 1. But either way, they had a lot better position, and my health was low. So, I hate the electroshock. Oh, we kill each other there. When I came back to playing, I know I used it a lot too, but when I came back to Bioshock and I kept getting electroshocked, oh god, it made me so mad. I hate being frozen in place. So right now, we were holding 2, but then they came in here and started taking this one again. This one is the really hard one for us to hold, but as you can see, we lost. We were down about 100. Oh well, my score was 13-5 with 4 assists, so it was a pretty good game, and I got a lot of points for it. I didn't quite rank up to level 5, which I know is a pretty low rank. Hopefully it'll be higher in the next video. But yeah, that's about it for this match. I hope you enjoyed it, and I will hopefully be posting some more Bioshock and Transformers soon. See you next time.